Today we have a topic surface area and volume of a cone. And first question is a right angle triangle of which the sides containing the right angle are 6.3 centimeter and 10 centimeter in length is made to turn round on the longer side. Find the volume of the solid thus generated. Also find its curved surface area. So we have a 6.3 centimeter base. Let we draw a right angle triangle where angle 90 degree at A, B and C, and this becomes 6.3 centimeter and this is 10 centimeter. Is made to turn round on the larger side, and larger side is longer side is what, 10 centimeter. Turn round, that's mean we turn around, then it become like this. When we turn around this side, it becomes cone, and we have a radius r is equal to 6.3 centimeter and h is equal to 10 centimeter. So we need to find out volume, and we know volume is equal to 1 upon 3 pi r square h. So it is directly 1 3 and pi is 22 upon 7 and 6.3 into 6.3 into 10. So after solving this we get a value, otherwise we can also put 3.14. Now also find its curved surface area. So curved surface area of a cone is equal to pi RL, and we know L is equal to root under h square plus r square. That's mean L is equal to 10 square plus 6.3 square. So we get the value of L is root under 139.69 centimeter. So, and we know value of pi RL is suppose 3.14 into radius 6.3 into root under 139.6, and whatever value we get a surface area of a curved surface area of a cone. Now in another question, Monica has a piece of canvas whose area is 551 meter square. She uses it to have a conical tent made with a base radius of 7 meter, assuming that all the stitching margins and wastage incurred while cutting amounts to approximately 1 meter square. Find the volume of the tent that can be made with it. There, here is given inverse area is equal to 551 meter square. That is given. And she want to make a conical tent with a base radius of 7 meter. R is equal to 7 meter. So we need to find out firstly curved surface area, and that is going to be useful to making tent. So firstly, we need a pi RL, that is equal to 27 upon 7 into L, and that is equal to, we have a area 551 and there is a margin of cutting is approximately 1 meter square. So we can subtract 551 minus 1, that is 550 meter square. Actual making canvas area. So that is equal to 550. When we solve this, we get a value of L is equal to 25. L is equal to 25, and we know from this H is equal to root under L square minus R square. So we get H is equal to 25 square minus 7 square, that is H is equal to 24. And when we want to find out volume, V is equal to 1 upon 3 pi R square H, that is 1 upon 3 22 on 7 into 7 into 7 into 24. And after solving this, we get volume. In another question, find the volume of the largest right circular cone that can be fitted in a cube whose age is 14 centimeter. So we know the largest cone that can be fitted in a cube is edges of diameter of circular cone and height of circular cone is the edge of cube. So here we have a diameter 2r is equal to 14 centimeter and even h is equal to 14 centimeter. So radius becomes 7 centimeter. That is our base radius, and we know volume is 1 upon 3 pi r square h. So 1 upon 3, 12 upon 7 into 7 into 7 into 14. That is the largest circular cone that can be fitted in a cube whose age is 14 centimeter. So we get a diameter of edges is the longest, even we get the height of edges which is longest, and after this we get volume. In another question, a heap of wheat is in the form of cone of diameter 9 meter and height 3.5 meter. Find its volume. How much canvas cloth is required to just cover the heap? So we have a diameter 9 meter, that means we have a radius 4.5 meter given, and a height h is equal to 3.5 meter. Find its volume. V is equal to 1 upon 3 pi r square h. We directly put 1 by 3 into 3.14. We need to use pi is equal to 3.14 into 4.5 into 4.5 into 3.5. Now we need to find out how much cloth is required to cover the heap. That means we need to find out curved surface area, that is curved surface area is equal to pi rl, and we know L is equal to root under h square plus r square, that is L is equal to 3.5 square plus 4.5 square. L becomes 13.32 root under 32.50. So when we put 3.14 into 7 into root under 32.50, and that much of cloth we require to cover the heap. In another question, find the weight of a solid cone whose base is of diameter 14 centimeter and vertical height 51 centimeter, supposing the material of which it is made weigh 10 gram per cubic centimeter. So we have a base diameter is 14 centimeter, so radius becomes 7 centimeter, and the vertical height is h is equal to 51 centimeter. That is given. So we need to find out the volume. V is equal to 1 upon 3 pi r square h. So volume becomes 1 upon 3, and we need to use 22 upon 7 into 7 into 7 into 51, and we get the volume is equal to 2618 after solving this. and we know that is centimeter cube, and we know 10 gram per cubic centimeter, which is made weight is 10 gram per cubic centimeter. So we need to find out weight, so we can directly say 1/8 cubic centimeter is equal to 10. If we want to find out in a gram, then we find out in a gram, otherwise 1/8 into 10 upon 1000 kg. We get weight is equal to weight in kg. So now in another question, a bus stop is directed from the remaining part of the road by using 50 hollow cones made of recycled cardboard. Each cone has a base diameter of 40 cm and a height 1 meter. If the outer side of each of the cone is to be painted and the cost of painting is 12 rupees per meter square, what will be the cost of painting all these cones? Use pi is equal to 3.14 and root 1.04 is equal to 1.02. So here we need to find out the curved surface area of one cone, and after we multiply with 50, we get 50 hollow cones curved surface area. Then after multiply with 12, we get the cost of painting all these cones. So we need to find out curved surface area of one cone, and we have given information. Diameter is 40 centimeter, that means radius become 20 centimeter, and when we convert in meter, we get 0.2 meter, and height is 1 meter, that is given, and we know L becomes root under h square plus r square, that is 1 square plus 0.2 square. We get the value of root under 1 0.02. That is value, not L is equal to 1.02. This is our L is equal to 1.04. So we need to find out the curved surface area of one cone, that means pi RL. Curved surface area of one cone. Curved surface area of one cone is pi RL. Now curved surface area of 50 cone is 0.2 into 1.02. Now curved surface area of 50 cone, curved surface area of 50 cone 50 cone is equal to 50 into 3.14 into 0.2 into 1.02, and we have a cost is, that is in meter square, and we have a cost 12 per meter square. That means 12 into 50 into 3.14 into 0.2 into 1.02, and we get is something 384 around. Now in another question. A tent is in the form of right circular cylinder, so mounted by a cone. The diameter of cylinder is 24 meter. The height of the cylinder portion is 11 meter, while the vertex of the cone is 16 meter above the ground. Find the area of the canvas required for the tent. So we have a cylinder. We draw a cylinder of a height. Firstly, we draw a cylinder of a height 11 meter. That is 11 meter, and there is a cone, and that have 16 meter above the, that means we have a total height is 16 meter. So this height becomes 5 meter. That means 16 minus 11, that become 5 meter, and this height we have a 11 meter. Now find the area of the canvas required for the tent, and we have a diameter 12 meter, that means radius, diameter 24 meter, that means radius 12 meter, and we know L is equal to root under h square plus r square, so it becomes 5 square plus 12 square, L becomes 13. Now we have a curved surface area of a cone. Curved surface area of a cone plus curved surface area of a cylinder. We require a canvas to cover it. So we know pi RL plus 2 pi RH. Simply we put 12 upon 7 into R becomes 12 and L becomes 13. 2 into 12 upon 7, 12 into, we have a height 11. We can see right h is equal to 11 meter height. Now we get the canvas whatever we required of. Now in another question. What length of tarpaulin 3 meter wide will be required to make a conical tent of height 8 meter and a base radius 6 meter? Assume that the extra length material will be required for stitching, margins and wastage in cutting is approximately 20 centimeter and use pi is equal to 3.14. We have a given B is equal to 3 meter. We need to find out L and with approximately 20 centimeter in wastage in cutting. So, and we have a required information of conical tent is H is equal to 8 meter and base radius is equal to 6 meter. So we can find out L is equal to H square plus R square. That becomes 8 square plus 6 square, L becomes 10. And we know we need to find out curved surface area of cone. Curved surface area of a cone. Curved surface area of a cone is equal to pi rn. So 3.14 is 6 into L is 10. And we got the area 188.4. We got the area 188.4. Now we need to find out the length of tarpaulin. So we divide with width. Now length of tarpaulin is equal to 188.4 divided by 3. So we get 6 and we have a approximately length 0.2 meter. $69 something 8. Then when we add 269 plus 2 0.2 we get 70 meter. Result. Now in another question. There are two cones. The curved surface area of one is twice that of the other. The slant height of the latter is twice that of the former. Find the ratio of their radius. and we have two cones. The curved surface area of one is twice. Suppose the curved surface area of one is pi r1 l1, and that is twice that of the other, that is 2 into pi r2 l2. And we have also information the slant height of the later, that means later l2, since l2 is equal to twice that of former 2 into l1. We have such information, so we can say that pi r1 l1 becomes 2 into pi r2 into 2 l1. l2 becomes 2 l1, so pi cancel, and l1 cancel. We get r1 is equal to 4 r2, that means r1 is to r2 is equal to 4 is to 1. So we have another question. A conical tent is to accommodate 11 persons. Each person must have a 4 meter square of the space on ground and 20 meter cube of air to breathe. Find the height of cone. So we have also discussed such a problem in previous video, where we need to compare between area and volume. Where we have a given same information like this. We have some value for ground and some for space, and we need to find out the least number of person can accommodate in a tent. So in that question there is a wrong way to compare area and volume in a similar fashion. So we directly touch with volume to accommodate the person in tent, not area. So now we discuss this question. A conical tent is to accommodate 11 persons. Each person must have area 4 meter square. That means whichever area in ground is 11 into 4 meter square. That is basically pi r square on the ground and 20 meter cube of the air to bathe. So 11 into 20 for a space, that is equal to 1/3 pi r square h. So we need to find out height of the that is equal to 11 into 20, and we know pi r square have a value 1/3 into 11 into 20. So this become 11 into 4, not 20. 11 into 4, that is equal to 11 into 20. We directly cut 3, h becomes 15 meter. H becomes 50. We have an area that is area of ground, and this is the area of space, volume of space. So we can't compare both in a similar manner. Can't we compare? In similar manner. So we have such a figure. Suppose we have a circle and there is cone and its radius is pi r square. We can't accommodate person without the height. So anyhow we need to find or consider height. Otherwise we can't accommodate person just with area pi r square. So definitely we need to find out height. If there is a cone, then it becomes 1 upon 3, that is volume. We can't compare both the data in similar way, just like previous question of R.D. Sharma. So we get 15 meter, we get area of ground 11 into 4 meter, and it's get area of space. Area of space 11 into 20. That is equal to 1 upon volume 1 upon 3 pi r square, that is volume 1 upon 3 pi r square h is equal to 1120, and we know pi r square is 11 into 4, that is 11 into 4 into h, and that is equal to 11 into 20. 11 cancel out, and 4 5 are 20, h becomes 15 meter. Now in another question. An iron pillar consists of a cylindrical portion 2.8 meter high and 20 centimeter in diameter, and a cone 42 centimeter high surmounting it. Find the weight of the pillar given that 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 7.5 gram. So we need to find out the curved surface area of this. So firstly we draw a cylindrical portion with a height of 2.8 meter. That is a height. H is equal to 2.8 meter and 20 centimeter diameter, that means 0.1 centimeter radius, 0.1 meter. And a cone is 42 centimeter high, that means cone is 42 centimeter high, and we have a radius 10 centimeter. So we can easily find out L is equal to root under h square upon r square. So L becomes 42 square plus 10 square. So L becomes something. Now we need to find out cylindrical portion. So find the weight of the pillar. We need to find out the weight of the pillar, so we don't need to find out L, because we just need of volume. So volume of cone plus volume of cylinder, and volume of cone is 1 upon 3 pi r square h, and volume of cylinder is pi r square h. just, and we have a data 12 upon 7 into r is what, 10, and height is 42 plus 12 upon 7, r is what, 10, and height is, we have another 10, height is 2.8, that's mean 280 centimeter. Now we get the result of 92400 in centimeter cube, and we have a 1 centimeter cube of iron weight is 7.5 gram. So weight is equal to 92400 into 7.5. If we want to find out, it is gram. If we want to find out in kg, so we just divide 1000 kg. Now in another question, the height of a cone is 30 centimeter. A small cone is cut off at the top by plane parallel to the base. If its volume be 127 of the volume of the given cone, at what height above the base the section has made? So we draw a figure A, B, C, D. We draw a cone with a height of 30 centimeter. Now a small cone is cut off at the top by a plane parallel to the base. This parallel to the base, parallel to this. So suppose a cone is cut at this position. So if its volume be 127 of the volume of the given cone, suppose volume of a smaller cone is equal to 127 of the volume of larger. And volume of a smaller cone is what? Volume of a smaller cone is what? 1 upon 3 pi r1 square h1 is equal to 1 upon 27 is equal to pi r2 square h2. When we consider a triangle AEF, and we know this ratio, like this is the H1 and this is complete is H2 and this is R1 and this is R2. So we know H1 upon H2 is equal to R1 upon R2 by by rule of similarity of a triangle. EFA triangle EFA is similar to triangle DCA. Triangle DCA. and we know we have h1 and h2 height is 30 and r1 and r2. That is going to be cancelled out. 3 9. We need to find out the height. So h1 becomes r1 into 30 upon r2. So r1 square into r1 into 30 r2 is equal to 1 upon r2 square into h2, and h2 is what? Basically 30. So r1 square to r1 into 30 upon r2 is equal to 19 r2 into 30. 30 cancel. r1 cube is equal to 1 upon 9 r2 cube. Here we need to find out in terms of height. Basically we need to find out the height of h1. So we can write in r1, and we cancel out this. We can write 1 upon 3 pi r1 square h1 is equal to 1 upon 27 pi r2 h2, and this cancel 9 pi cancel. We got r1 is equal to basically h1 square r2 square and 900. That's become 1 upon 9 into r2 square into h2 is 30. $900 So we get we have a 1 upon 3 pi r2 square h2, not just 1 upon 27. Volume of larger cone is basically 1 upon 3 pi r2 square h2. So here we can say that 3 into 10, and R2 cancel. HQ is equal to 1000, so H1 becomes 10. And we know we need to find out this height, this H3. So H3 becomes H2 minus H1, that is equal to 30 minus 10, that is 20. Even we can find out in terms of R1, we get 1 upon 3 into R1 cube, R2 cube, 1 upon 9 into 1 upon 3, that become 1 upon 27. R1 by R2 whole cube becomes 1 upon R1 upon R2 becomes 1 3. So when we put 1 here, H1 30 is equal to 1 upon 3, that is 10. So H1 becomes 10. When we get H1 becomes 10, H2 we have a 30, so H3 become 20. Now in another question, water flows at the rate of 10 meter per minute through a cylindrical pipe 5 millimeter in diameter. How long would it take to fill a conical vessel with diameter at the surface 40 centimeter and depth 24 centimeter? We have a given water flows at the rate of 10 meter, that means V is equal to, that is speed of water flow 10 meter per minute, not in second but in minute, through a cylindrical pipe of 5 millimeter in diameter. So when we discuss about in centimeter, it's become 5 upon 10, that's become 0.5 centimeter. When we write it speed in centimeter per minute, it become 10 into 100, that is 1000 centimeter per minute. How long would it take to fill a conical vessel whose diameter at the surface is 40 centimeter? That means R is equal to 20 centimeter and H is equal to 24 centimeter. So volume of this is equal to volume of this. So volume of cone is equal to volume of water flowing through pipe as a storage. Even we can say storage, because volume of water is stored in volume of cone. That volume is equal to both of them, 1 upon 3 pi r square H is equal to pi r square H. If it is R, then we consider R square H. So pi cancel, we can say that R square is basically 20 into 20 into 4 is equal to and that 5 millimeter in diameter, so we can say that 5 upon 2 into 10, that's become 5 upon 20. That's become 0.25 centimeter. So 0.25 into 0.25, h is equal to height, that is given speed, not length. So we can say that 100 centimeter per minute into time. We know s is equal to Vt. So how long will it take to fill a conical vessel? So we need to find out time. So t becomes 20 into 20 upon 24. It's become 0.25 into 0.25 into 1000, and this is also, it's become centimeter square, it's become centimeter cube. So centimeter cube cancel, we just got t, that is minute. Here we get that of minute, and approximately there is a 51 minute 12 second. 51 minute 12 second after solving this. And there is also 1 upon 3 multiply 1 upon 3, because there is 1 upon 3. So in next video we discuss about surface area and volume of a sphere.